Hello dreamers, welcome to 15 things you potentially didn't know about Mulan update.
Time for this here dragon's beauty sleep.
Well, make it 16 things. Apparently Mushu needs his beauty sleep. I didn't know that. Let's make a deal. If you hear one thing that you didn't know about, you have to subscribe to the channel and give a like. Let's begin. Ladies and gentlemen, we got pink trees. And not just pink trees, we actually got 6 new trees. We have small magnolia tree, robust magnolia tree, and medium magnolia tree. And also pretty much the same tree but in a different color variation. Green tea, large green tea, and small green tea. 3! So here they are. You can find them in your trees category and they look amazing. All kinds of sizes. And surprisingly, these new trees actually work really well with some of the buildings. These trees actually seem to match pretty well with Ugly Duckling Tavern. It's not a perfect match, but it's closer than any other tree in my opinion. Number 2, you might have not noticed, but we got a new fence and I absolutely love this fence. It's so good looking and it's so easy to craft. All you need is a little bit of wood. Surprise. If we go here to fences, we can see it right here on the bottom. Pale wood fence, softwood and hardwood. That's all you need. You craft 3 for each 3 softwood and 2 hardwood. So it's a decent deal and it's one of my favorite fences now just because of how it's not super tall. It's probably one of the shortest fences. It's even shorter than the white picket fence, and it has such a unique style, it's definitely going to fit a lot of builds. And number 3, finally, one final item that we just got in the update is we got some new reeds. If you haven't seen them yet, here they are. You can find them once again if you go into the furniture. This time go to the underbush, and if you scroll all the way down, we got Reed 02 and Reed 02 stem, and also Reed 02 bush. I'm sure they forgot to put the titles for these, but they are incredible. You can put them in the water. They're basically the same reeds as we had in Mulan Realm. Man, this looks good. Such a different style. 1, 2, and just a stem. Just one. Oh man, these are so good. Number 4, and this one is not actually a feature, it's a bug, and developers have officially confirmed on official Discord and also on their Trello board. This is a bug, the fact that we cannot buy any Scrooge items right now, any premium shop items. So if you try to buy something like a regular item from Scrooge shop, it will let you, but if you try to buy anything from like Star Path, or if you buy something from Premium Shop, it's just not gonna let you buy it. It's just gonna say not allowed. Number 5, Daisy wants gliders. I have seen multiple people reporting that their daily Daisy challenge requires you to have gliders, which is kind of crazy because there's absolutely no way to apply glider to the mannequins. So a lot of people are basically stuck with their daily challenge and they have to skip it, so they're gonna have to waste a whole day of potentially getting Daisy coins. The way it works, probably because the game just equips whatever tag or trait or category that exists to the challenge randomly, and now we have a glider category, but that category doesn't make any sense for mannequins. So that's why this kind of glitch happens. I'm sure it's going to be fixed in the future as well. But for now, it looks like if you got that category as your daily requirement, you're going to have to skip that one. Unless there is a way. If you do know how to fix it and how to still be able to complete the challenge, please let me know in the comments. Oh my god! Number 6. The up house got a nice sound effect. Okay, to be honest, this was my number 14, but I passed this house because the initial claim that I read on Reddit was that this house now makes a super loud, obnoxious sound, and it didn't for me until right now. so I can definitely see it. Like, this is the regular sound, but sometimes when you pass it, it does that sound. I don't know when, I don't know why, and I don't know how. What's the logic there? But that was terrible. So yeah, this list of features is pretty much list of bugs and glitches now. But there is a couple of features, but there's also a couple of glitches. I do like the new sound effect though. I don't remember if it had the sound effect before, but if it doesn't glitch out, it sounds pretty nice. Number 7, Touch of Magic doors. It's working. We can now go here. If you have made a Touch of Magic door, like a beautiful door like I have right now, you can just click on the regular door, click replace, and choose one of your Touch of Magic doors and use it as a regular door. Now, isn't that a nice door? Boom! That's so cool. Number 8, and this one is probably one of the weirdest things in this update, is the new changes to the furniture mode. If you go to the furniture mode, apparently now the editing works differently. If you select an item, before you could use your stick on your controller to just move the object around while the camera stayed stationary. Now it doesn't. The item stays in the middle and the camera moves around it, which I personally, once again, I have no idea how it used to be because I never decorate with a controller. It seems pretty intuitive to me, but once again, I don't know how it was before. But I have seen literally every single people absolutely hating this feature. I've seen some people saying they refuse to play the game until this is fixed. I mean, Reddit can be a little bit dramatic sometimes, but this just tells you how nobody ever complained about this. They decided to fix something that nobody ever had a problem with, and they made it worse for vast majority of people. So I'm kind of curious why did they decide to do this? This wasn't a problem with the furniture mode. There was other problems, but this wasn't one of them. So let me know in the comments if you prefer the new way how the cursor stays in the middle versus how it used to be before. Let's see if there is anybody at all who actually likes the new system more. Feature number 9, wrought iron. This one comes with a little bit of a warning. Now we can craft regular iron ingots, and the option is to craft 2 iron ingots from 1 wrought iron. Now I'm sure they added this option just in case somebody already crafted all of their Remy's items that they want. They could just use their daily quests with Remy. This is how you get wrought iron. You do daily quests, daily food deliveries from Remy, which is super cool quest. I already made a whole video on it. But if you don't have anything to craft with these, you can just craft more iron ingots. And because iron ingot is probably one of the most scarce items in the game that is required for so many different things. So I'm glad they have this option. But I have seen a lot of people making the mistake of wasting all of the iron to craft regular iron ingots because they thought it was other way around. People thought you could use regular iron to craft more wrought iron. After crafting, realizing they did it the other way. So be very careful when you are using your wrought iron. Make sure not to convert it into iron ingots unless you literally don't want to craft any of these new items for Remy. Like these beautiful chairs and tables and other stuffs. Another feature that also comes with a bug is the ability to hide your UI in the furniture mode. So for example, right now, if I want to take a nice screenshot from above of my valley, before I had to take a screenshot with all of this stuff around. What I can do now is I can click on what is going to be the button for this? Hide UI this. Doesn't work. Oh no, it does work. It's the button on my PlayStation controller is the one that's to the left of like this one, like a small button to the left of the touchpad. So it hides your UI, so now you can take a nice screenshot. Oh my, this is good. This is good. Wish there was a way to oh, I can remove my hand, kinda, until I move again. Anyway, this is a great change. I can make absolutely sick shots just like this one. Bam. Screenshot. Ha, this is good. But by doing this, and I don't know if it's connected or not, but they actually made it impossible to hide the UI in camera mode. So before, when you're in the camera mode, you could click on your touchpad. At least for me, it's a touchpad to hide the UI, but now you can't. I tried everything. I can't hide my UI anymore. And they still haven't fixed the stupid speech bubbles bug. I don't know why. Like, I tried everything. I cannot make my UI disappear with a controller. It just doesn't work. So, we gained one UI removal feature, we lost another. In my opinion, for me personally, hiding UI in camera mode is a must-have feature, because when you do Dream Snap, you want to see a whole shot when you're waiting for the perfect moment, and this is not a game breaker, but it's like, it's a very, very, very unfortunate bug. Oh wow, the cat and the squirrel doing something interesting. Nah. Be good, boys, come on. Number 11. The old button flowers, or flower buttons, are no longer buttons. When you drop it, I guess, oh yeah, you can only drop it on the regular grass. If you drop it, it's no longer a button, it's just a regular flower. Which is pretty cool. It still sparkles, but the middle is just a regular flower middle. It's no longer a yellow button, which is interesting. It looks pretty good. Number 12, and this one has to do with Mulan Realm. There is a lot of issues and bugs in Mulan Realm. I've been reading Reddit all day today, and the comments on YouTube. There is a lot of people who are having issues with Mulan. One of the most common issues, and this is why I decided to include this in this video, to basically warn people who haven't played Mulan's Realm yet, is that you don't want to be breaking or picking up absolutely anything in the realm unless the quest calls for it. There is a couple items that are glitched out and are possible to pick up or remove before the quest calls for it. And if you do it before, you might get stuck in a quest and it's just not gonna count certain things. So make sure not to break any rocks, make sure not to pick up any flowers, not to dig any holes, nothing. Just as soon as you get here, just go find Mushu and start your quests, and only break or pick up things if the quest calls for it. Otherwise, you might get stuck. Number 13. This one is a weird one. I could not verify this myself, but I will still put it out there because I feel like it's possible. So apparently, Belle now... Oh my god! Oh! Okay, this is probably the worst bug of the entire update. I'm definitely taking this house down and not using it until it's fixed. I forgot what I was saying. This thing just absolutely destroyed my brain. Where did Belle go? So yeah, Belle now apparently has a fishing animation that is different. And this one is not confirmed, but I have seen a screenshot and the Reddit post. Spacetime says that Belle sits and reads when fishing now. Once again, I couldn't confirm this because I didn't. I couldn't get Belle to fish, and I don't think I've ever seen Belle fishing. But if you guys can confirm this, this seems to be very this seems to be new. She sits on the ground, even if it's some kind of a bug. I have never seen her sitting on the ground. She usually would sit down on a chair and look at the book. Like, this looks like a completely new animation for Belle. So if you guys encountered this too, if this is actually a new feature, that is pretty sick. Number 14.
Could use a few more sleds around here.
Some of the rides no longer work. You cannot interact with Dumbo Ride and Teacup Ride. At least these are the two that I found so far that don't work. The rest seem to be working. There's no way to turn it on. There is no way to get on. They just not interactable anymore. So that's kind of sucks. I have no idea what did they do. Why did they even have to touch them? They don't seem to be changed in any way. But there is no way to ride them or even turn them on. Number 15. Cupcakes no longer sparkle. Boom. That's it. That's the whole feature. The cupcake is now just a regular cupcake. Boring! Just kidding. They still look amazing, but they cannot be used as a source of sparkles anymore. But good thing is, they weren't a great source of sparkles to begin with. The buttons or the little Rapunzel flowers were always better, and those still work. So this is kind of interesting they decided to do this, but it's not like super disappointing. And finally, a bonus one. In case you felt like one of these 15 weren't good enough, here is one more for you. There is a lot of dresses and even these wings that break when a character sits down. Like, look what happens when you sit down using these wings. The wings just go like a little bit up front, which looks... I don't know if it's on purpose. It looks kind of fine from the front, but if you actually see what's going on, they kind of start going from your shoulders, like from the middle of your shoulder. So I get the logic here, but like they didn't do the right angle. They should have been. I mean, I don't know. That just looks super strange. Also, this dress looks fine while sitting, but some dresses I have seen images, they do not look so good. So hopefully they're gonna add those to the list of dresses that need to be fixed in certain poses. Alright guys, these are 15 features or bugs in the new update that you might have not noticed. Let me know in the comments how many of these did you actually know about, how many were new to you, and which ones you have anything to add. Maybe you have a solution to some of the issues we discussed in this video. I would love to know, and also a lot of people would love to know. Also would love to hear your general opinions about this update. I have seen such a mixed array of opinions. Some people say it's the best update ever, everything is great. For some people, the game got worse. Well, to be fair, I have seen maybe 1 or 2 people saying that the game got worse. Most people say it got a little bit better. Basically, it went from crashing every 5 minutes to crashing every 15 minutes. So it didn't get amazing, but we definitely got an improvement. So at least it's the move in the right direction. I personally have been enjoying updates so far. Didn't have any crazy issues, but then once again, I play on PC. We usually have the least of issues. I know a lot of console players still experiencing a lot of issues, but hopefully the next patch that's gonna arrive soon, they have to fix the Scrooge issue. That's like that's a must. It has to come with the patch. So maybe they'll fix a couple other issues as well. Thank you for watching. Subscribe for more content, and take care.